I will not support an effort to enable and support war crimes, human rights abuses, and violence. We cannot be talking only about Israelis' need for safety at a time when Palestinians are living under a violent apartheid system and are dying from what Human Rights Watch has said are war crimes. We should also be talking about Palestinian need for security from Israeli attacks. We must be consistent in our commitment to human life, period. Everyone deserves to be safe there. The bill claims to be, quote, a replenishment for weapons apartheid Israel used in a crisis it manufactured when it attacked worshippers at one of the most holiest Islamic locations, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, committing, again, numerous war crimes. And yet, a $1 billion in American tax dollars that my colleagues want to give represents, to me, an absurd and unjustifiable 140 times increase to U.S. funding for the Iron Dome. I firmly believe our country must oppose selling weapons to anyone, anywhere, without human rights law compliance. The Israeli government is an apartheid regime. Not my words, the words of Human Rights Watch and Israel's own Human Rights Watch organization, B'Tselem. I urge my colleagues, please stand with me in supporting human rights for all. I yield.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So, Rashida Tlaib, the insanely radical member of the squad, probably the most radical member of the squad, and that's saying a lot. She may have actually done it. She may have actually taken things so far that it cost her seat in Congress. And I almost didn't want to show this video, but I think you guys deserve to see it. Before we get into it, guys, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing, everyone that's been leaving such great comments. Really appreciate the support, guys. And if you haven't already, join us. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe, most importantly, share the channel. So yeah, this crazy, unhinged congressional representative, she released basically a campaign commercial on Twitter attacking Joe Biden for his support of Israel at a time where basically all the brainwashed, socialist-leaning young people that the Democrats really thought that they owned are all taken to the streets talking about how they're never going to vote for the guy they're now calling Genocide Joe, which is clever. I don't agree with it, but it's clever. And really, it just proves, honestly, once again, you can never, ever, ever be woke enough. Never. The woke will always, always have to eat their own. But anyway, so now, not only has she been the leading voice calling for a ceasefire, literally before Israel had even put together any kind of response. And just think about that, guys. I understand that war is hell, and I understand that innocent people are losing their lives, and, you know, it'd be great if that didn't happen. But can you imagine if people came out talking about a ceasefire while the Twin Towers were still a smoldering pile of rubble? That's exactly what this is, and that's what she's a part of. And not only that, now she's coming out swinging against the guy who sits in the White House really only there because of her and people like her. And I've cut out some of the graphic parts of the video. I don't think the YouTube would allow it. But if you want to see them, they're on her Twitter. And but have a look at this, and then we'll talk about it.
We stand with Israel.
Mr. President, the American people are not with you on this one.
Innocent civilians are going to be hurt going forward. I wish I could tell you something different. I wish that wasn't going to happen, but it is going to happen.
I want to thank President Biden for his unequivocal support.
We will remember in 2024.
Yeah, so there you have that. That's what these people are putting out in the world, man. And just so everybody's on the page, on the same page, that chant, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," is widely considered to be an anti-Semitic chant. It basically means that in that region, there should be no Jews. And if the people who chant that chant had it their way, there would be no Jews. And they wouldn't just move, if you know what I mean. But that's what it means. There are all sorts of religious scholars that have a lot to say on that particular chant. I'm not going to get into that here, but you should definitely Google it. Should definitely research it yourself. And you should see what her fellow congresspeople are finally speaking out against her about it. But here's what Tlaib really expects you to believe that, she thinks about it, because she doesn't believe this. But she tells her mushy brain followers that all it means is it's about freedom. It's about freedom for the region and coexistence for everyone. But she can't answer where she thinks that the Jews would be or should be forced to go, because that's what would happen. And here's what I believe. I believe that this woman is dangerous. I believe that she is anti-Semitic, and I believe that she hates anyone who is considered an infidel. And I believe that a person like that does not belong in Congress. Rashida Tlaib does not belong in Congress. And guys, at least, that's my take. Let me know your take in the comments, guys. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.